Good day.
Okay, no, let's erase that. Hello! If you tune into the last two parts of this series, you may have seen my greasy human counterpart conjuring up both the Charlie and Gleb charms for my Smiling Friends Gashapon project. Psst! If you missed them, better mosey on over to my channel before continuing here. But now that we've reached the halfway point, it's time to tackle PIM. Just like the others, I already have the 3D model on hand from the PIM keychains we made, so that knocks one big chunk out of the process already. The PIM keychain was actually modelled to print in 2 parts, since I only used to have a 4-colour printer. However, now that we're in big boy mode, and working with a striking 8 potential colours, there's no reason not to merge his fetal form together. It'll also mean avoiding gluing 40 of these freaks together. Just like the previous models, I open my slicing software for my 3D printers and crack open the old keychain PIM file. Then I shrink him down a notch and adjust the support settings and paint application to make sure it slices without weird glitches that could screw up the whole print. Then I make sure the fuzzy skin modifier is applied, as well as ensuring the correct setup of my anti-fuzz boolean, and fire the whole plate of maggots off to the printer. You ASMR freaks are gonna love this one. Once freed from their PEI-coated shackles, we can quickly rip off their plastic support chains too. Since we use a 0.2 nozzle for this print, the supports are so refined we don't even need any plier-type gizmos to break them off. He may now be supportless, but there's a little cleanup necessary, especially around the mouth, where the printer shoved pink plastic down his throat. We've all been there, right? After cleaning up his little shoes too, we need to zap off all the scouring from the supports and knife nicks by blasting this little varmint with a high-power heat gun. Time to fry, PIM! And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to glaze some fluids over his face. I dip a brush I resent into a little vial of glossy gel UV nail varnish and paint a thin layer over his bug-eyed little peepers. I have to be careful to do this quickly whilst maintaining a level surface, otherwise the gel will most definitely seep into all the crevices. Never let anybody's fluids into your crevice. I'm sorry, I'll stop it now. Before they get the chance, I hit it with my trusty UV torch for about 5 to 10 seconds. Then I repeat the process for maybe 1 or 2 more layers, and loop the whole thing again with his other eye. Finally, we can get him all charmed up. Just like with PIM and Charlie, I always model a hole into the sculpt where I want to drill in a tiny eyelet. The old PIM keychain featured the hole at the back, but I actually figured, in charm form, the cable would be the perfect surrogate for his beautiful, voluminous exposed nerve ending. So I take the eyelet and twist it into the hole. After it's seated firmly, I take the charm loop and hook it around the eyelet, and after a quick tug on that nerve, the whole frickin' thing is complete. Care to take a spin on my Gashapon machine? Human? Well, that was disappointing. I'm hoping to have the whole collection available next week. They'll definitely all be available by the time the final part goes live. Speaking of which, here's a quick glimpse of my pathetic flesh slaves stealing the prototypes everywhere! As usual, you can find all my available keychains and trinkets through the link in the description below. Thanks so much for checking out the video, and I look forward to stealing more of your time in the final part! See ya!